It'll tell you something that most women don't realize. You're not always protected by a man who desires you. However, a man who considers you his wife will defend things you are unaware of. He doesn't stay with you forever if he isn't guarding these 4 things. This is where a lot of women get confused. You believe that envy equates to dedication. You believe that possessiveness equates to defense. You mistakenly believe that his declaration of love is a long-term plan. Does he love me? Isn't the true question. What he protects is the true question. Because guys don't protect things they don't intend to preserve. Additionally, a man experiences an internal transformation when he mentally classifies you as a potential bride. It's not overt. It comes naturally. It's practically biological. Attraction is no longer a factor. Excitement is no longer a factor. It turns into accountability. And now, it'll show you the 4 things that a man will only defend if he thinks you'd make a good wife. The 4th is the one that the majority of women totally overlook. The transition from guarding mode to attraction. This is a crucial aspect of male psychology to comprehend. He gains entrance through attraction. Attachment is a result of love. However, the fact that you are his wife triggers protection. A man's nervous system enters guardian mode when he imagines you bearing his last name, being the mother of his children, and being connected to his heritage. Not very dramatic. Not very loud. Just deliberate. At that point, the protection starts. First point. He keeps your tranquility safe. Many men are peace thieves in the dating world. You can't sleep at night wondering why they haven't sent you a text. They produce drama. To see if you will pursue, they leave you on read. However, a man who regards you as his spouse, he takes on the role of your mental health's top guard. From a neurological perspective, a man's brain synchronizes with yours when he makes a profound commitment. This is referred to by scientists as interpersonal neural synchronization. Basically, when your stress hormone, cortisol, spikes, his discomfort also increases. He can't unwind while you're under tension. How, therefore, does he keep you at ease? First, by being consistent. He is aware that uncertainty breeds fear. He loves me and doesn't want you to play while you're at home. He doesn't love me. With a daisy. By being where he promises to be and doing what he promises to do, he keeps your peace. Second, he approaches resolving disputes in a different way. A casual guy wants to prevail in the dispute. The goal of a husband mode man is to dominate the partnership. He understands that a 3-hour argument isn't worth the 3 days of cold shoulder and tension that follow, so he will swallow his pride to come to a decision. Lastly, he shields you from outside pressures. He doesn't urge you to disregard it if his pals are being rude or his mother is acting like a monster-in-law. He intervenes. He constructs a wall to keep you out of the world's chaos. It's not an accident if you feel more secure and at ease while he's around. That's him carrying out his duties. Secondly, he safeguards your reputation. For a moment, let's be honest. We men converse. We discuss our life, our interests, and yes, the women we are dating when we go out with the guys. However, there is a clear boundary in the sand. A man may gripe about you to his friends if he sees you as a transient fixture. He may divulge personal information that ought to have remained confidential or make disparaging remarks about your shortcomings. But your reputation becomes a man's reputation as soon as he views you as his wife. He sees you as an extension of himself. When someone criticizes you, they are criticizing him. He defends your honor in 2 ways. The public front is the first. Even if you two just got into a heated argument about whether pineapple goes on pizza, which, incidentally, it doesn't, that's a different video. The world will never see that crack because of him. He is your biggest admirer in public. He minimizes your failures and emphasizes your successes. The second is the privacy shield. He keeps your relationship's holy area safe. He doesn't make your weaknesses public. That knowledge is kept in a vault if you tell him about a childhood insecurity or a challenge you faced at work. He is aware that the world can turn your flaws against you once they are discovered. He refuses to supply the ammunition. Consider it this way. Your reputation is treated like a rental car by a boyfriend. Oh well, if there's a scratch. Your reputation is treated like a classic Ferrari by a man who views you as his wife. He is proud to be the one driving alongside you, which is why he goes out every day with the microfiber cloth to make sure you shine. Thirdly, he safeguards your time and effort. Let's now discuss something more valuable than cash. Your time. Most men take their time when they first start dating. They want to go on dates with you. They want to talk to you late at night. They want to spend time with you in the bedroom, let's face it. It's an exchange. However, when a man's mind switches to husband mode, he begins to try to save your energy instead of consuming it. He understands that you are a human being with a finite supply of energy. He becomes your main source of support if he views you as his wife. How does this appear in the actual world? The tough lifting is where it's found. He doesn't plop on the couch and ask, "So, what's for dinner?" after a grueling 10-hour shift at work. He keeps your evening safe after noticing the tiredness in your eyes. It's him who places the takeout order, does the dishes, and tells you to go take a bath while he takes care of the mess. Additionally, he guards against social burnout. He's the one who says, "Hey, I told my friends we can't make it to that party tonight," if he knows you're an introvert and you've had a rough week. Just stay inside, please. He serves as your social protector. He would rather endure the criticism for being the dull pair than witness you being coerced into a depressing circumstance. This is related to the investment model of commitment from the standpoint of brainy facts. His readiness to put your convenience ahead of his own comfort increases dramatically as his dedication deepens. Because he wants you to have the energy to appreciate the life you're creating together, he preserves your time. Ladies, that man is playing for keeps if he's constantly trying to make your life simpler instead of just improving his own. Point 4. He safeguards your future. The ultimate wife indicator is this final one. It distinguishes a man who is creating a legacy from one who is just living for the weekend. A man starts to guard your future as if it were his own when he views you as his wife because, to him, it is. The provider instinct comes into play here, but not simply in terms of money. It's a comprehensive safeguard for your long-term health. Let's start by discussing financial security. What you spend today is not the only thing that matters to him. Where you'll be in 10 years is important to him. He will discuss career changes, investments, and savings with you. He doesn't want you to be exposed. He won't keep his mouth shut if he witnesses you making a risky financial decision. Because he doesn't want his future wife to be in a difficult situation, he will speak up. He also safeguards your well-being. Have you ever had a boyfriend insist on getting more sleep or urge you to see a doctor about a strange cough? Although it may seem a little irritating at the time, that is a man defending you, his most precious possession. From a biological perspective, a man who views a woman as his life companion is unconsciously considering the tribe. For the next 50 years, he needs you to be strong, healthy, and secure. Lastly, he safeguards your objectives. If your aspirations or achievements take time away from your lover, he may feel intimidated. However, your goals will be safeguarded by a man who regards you as his wife. Even if it means he has to pick up the slack at home, he will be the one encouraging you to pursue that degree or accept that promotion. He's not merely defending a female. He is safeguarding either his retirement partner or the mother of his future children. The long game is what he's doing. The reality check for red flags. We need to take a brief reality check before we wrap up. Because control and protection can occasionally be mistaken for one another. When a man views you as his wife, he will defend and empower you. An insecure man limits you by protecting you. It's not protection if he's dictating what you can and cannot wear in order to preserve your reputation. Control is that. It's easy to understand the brainy distinction. Rather than feeling like a cage, true protection feels like a safety net. He is still in the dating stage if he prioritizes his own ego above your feelings or his independence over your shared security. He still hasn't mentally transitioned into the married category. That's it. When a man is genuinely prepared to name you his wife, he safeguards 4 things: your future, your time, your reputation, and your tranquility. In many ways, men are simple beings, but we have strong protective instincts. When we find the one, we become the custodian of your tale instead of the hero of our own. I'd like to hear from you right now. Which of these 4 traits do you think your present relationship possesses the most? What is your absolute non-negotiable if you're in the dating jungle? Please leave a remark below. As I read them, I was struck by how much wisdom each of you has to offer. Do me a favor and hit the like button if this video made you realize something. You have no idea how much it benefits the channel. Additionally, don't forget to subscribe to Delete Psychology if you want to continue deciphering the male brain with us. I'm your narrator, Mr. T. Keep in mind that you deserve a man who protects you like a jewel in addition to loving you. I'll see you in the upcoming video.